my night long day. I still got to go out and get one of my sons in an hour and a half or so. It's time. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to walk away and say goodbye to my husband. So I have put in all the emails, and I'm sure Leandro's going to find something on a technical difficulty. It may be there. I'm not going to say. He'll figure it out on his own. But anyways, I'm not going to New Hampshire, and I'm not going to be dragged through the mud. I am not going to go through a bunch of stuff I don't have to answer. You can't get punished for not answering the judge, from what I understand. But I'm not using my time, my freedom or whatever to go to New Hampshire. So, with that being said, there will probably be an order of decree, and I am at peace with it. There's just, there comes a point, I've been praying, and I'm like, God, is it now? I have fought for my marriage, and I'm like, okay, is it now? And it's like, nope, keep on going. So I'm not giving up. I have fought for my marriage, but I'm just, there's a line, right? There's a line to say, okay, enough is enough. You're not taking accountability for your actions. He can certainly, throw me around and stuff, but when I've, given him the tiniest bit of anything back, of any kind of, just in any kind of voice back, it's a whole different story, right? So my husband chose to go live with Kevin Leandro all on his own. He was in his truck. He had every opportunity to say, hey, look, I'm in my truck. I've got this idea of going with Kevin Leandro and living with him and renting a place. I had already gotten him a place in Ware that he had rented, and he could have easily talked to me and said, hey, I think I'm going to want to rent a place over here. We could have figured it out. But instead, he went behind my back. He betrayed me with his family. He has made all kinds of lies up about me, very, very hateful. And there comes a point you have to say, okay, this whole litigation has been abusive. He's using the courts to continue to abuse you, emotionally, verbally, everything. So I had a very sweet time with God. I just did a video about this. Very sweet time with God. God is our comforter. And I have a video up in my community page, and you can look at it, and it's about how Christ is our everything. So I just went to God, and I'm like, God, this marriage has been up to you. You've heard my prayers. It's been up to you whether you want to save it or not. And it, God just pulled me in, and he's protecting me, and he's pulled me in, and he is my everything. So sometimes you have to get to that point in life. You have to be like, okay, I don't have rent. I am working on it. I don't have, my vehicle's breaking. My husband has left us. This has happened, on and on and on. And you have to allow God to break you. And he brings certain circumstances and things to shape you and mold you into who he wants. So once you surrender to him and say, God, I'm totally broken. I'm all yours. That is where the strength comes from within. So ladies, be a walk-away woman. Don't be afraid to be a walk-away woman. So I have walked away from this, and I am not pursuing this anymore. I'm not doing a fault divorce, but I'm standing up for the truth, but I'm also not looking to, have a lot of problems. I'm not looking for that. So, my husband is someone who doesn't like a lot of, drama anyways, so he isn't going to want to go to court, and he would probably figure, knowing him, it's, he just would probably try to get right out of it. So it's time. It's time, because there's been no repentance. There's been no change that I have seen. It's time to walk away and say, you had your chance, buddy. You chased me since 3rd grade. You chased me. You said if I married you, I would treat you as good as gold. He did not treat me as good as gold. And so he's lost me for good. And it's a goodbye. So be at peace with it, and your strength is from God.